Hi guys, I'm Kai.
And I'm Karen.
And this is
the K&K Catch Up.
So we are
students
of the University of Santo Tomas, 4th year journalism students.
Yes.
And this segment will be a podcast of our YouTube channel called What's the Sauce?
Yeah.
So basically, our YouTube channel, mahahanapin namin yung mga roots ng trends. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna chika.
Yeah, and also give our own personal experience and opinions on the hot topics na lumalabas ngayon sa social media.
Yeah. So, isa sa mga hot topics ngayon, no? So, as you can see naman from what we're wearing.
Outfits.
Nike.
Adidas.
So yun. I think medyo obvious naman kung anong topic namin for today. And that is, of course, yung running and jogging and basically active era ng Filipinos on social media nowadays. So, okay. So, actually, kailan ba kasi nag-start tong trend na to? Kailan natin siya nakita sa social media? Ako, nakita ko siya like parang let's say mga June. Nakita ko siya sa mga influencers. Mga influencers na pina-follow ko na una ko talaga nakita si Ray Hermar. Isa siya sa mga taong nakita ko talagang nag-start magkaroon ng active lifestyle this 2024. So ikaw, sino ba yung nakita mong
Ako,
influencer?
yung influencer na nakita kong biglang nag-shift yung content na pinoproduce nila from this parang niche content to suddenly a running or active lifestyle is si Ayin Bernos, who is actually a Tomasian, a fellow Tomasian.
Yeah, ghost.
So, parang before, diba, she does all these educational content, tapos she joined Miss Universe, so biglang parang nagkaroon ng shift to an influencer lifestyle, and then suddenly she started sharing all these tips on how to start running. Tapos makikita mo nang she's prepping for her triathlon, which is actually very impressive.
For someone like her na hindi naman
talaga athlete in the first place.
So ayun. So actually, upon research natin, no. So hindi naman pala to the first time around. Running or jogging per se has been around a million years ago pa daw, according to Nat Geo or National Geographic. So eto, running is actually daw the oldest sport that has been around since or endured a millennia rather. So eto, in order daw to hunt and survive, according pa rin sa Nat Geo, humans had to develop yung running. Kasi it's something na they used for a lifestyle. Kailangan nila yun. And actually daw, it's ingrained in our DNA. So I think running is something na innate na siya. It's natural sa atin.
Oo, tama ka. Kasi actually, makikita din naman natin aside sa mga influencer content na nakikita din on social media. Actually, before social media itself, yung mga TV shows and films na nakikita natin, we don't really see parang characters who distress through swimming, diving, or may nakikita ka bang parang character na relax sa gymnastics? Like most ng mga athletic films na napapanood natin, there's always some sort of stress doon sa ginagawa nila. Unlike with running, parang naging way na siya to
distress.
Yeah, to parang get to know a character as well. And even sometimes, a conversation starter sa mga character developments na meron ang mga, TV shows.
Yeah, oo. So, actually, minsan nalilito yung mga tao kung ano ba yung jogging.
Actually, ano nga ba ang difference nila?
Kasi ang difference daw, according sa ASICS, kapag ka running, usually, ito ang sabi nila, 10 minutes per mile, or kapag nagkakaroon ka na lang 30 minutes for a 5-kilometer marathon, that's running. So, any, lower than that, jogging na daw yun. And actually, yung jogging and walking, something similar naman sila kasi it's basically more, yung difference lang nila is on the pace, sa form, and yun yung dalawang yun.
So, I guess, guys, to our listeners out there, makikita naman kung sino talaga yung expert sa running sa aming dalawa.
Grabe.
So, that's Dr. Kai. Okay, so ayun. Moving on.
So, yun nga. So, will you try to hop on this trend ba?
Of
Ikaw,
course,
as someone.
syempre, if lagi mo naman siya nakikita sa TikTok, there's a certain parang temptations to it. Pero ako kasi, before the pandemic, nag-run ako or I jog every morning. So, what I would do is yung routine ko, before I go to school, which is my 7 a.m. class, magigising ako ng 5 a.m. and then I'm going to jog. Hindi talaga ako morning person. So, yun nga, para to wake me up, I chug black coffee. As in talaga yung straight from the pot na...
Walang tubig.
As in, di ba alam mo yung mga drip coffee?
As in, ganun lang?
Oo, walang milk, sugar,
grabe.
as in pure black coffee. So, i-chug ko lang siya para magkaroon ng biglang pre-workout things.
Oo, magandang
kasi
pre-workout.
Nga, again, wala pa akong pera. So, you have to be creative on how you will find your energy to do it. So, I would run, kasi kahit wala pang araw, as in, i-endure ko siya. Hindi ko alam kung bakit ko ginagawa yun. Maybe because of the time constraints din, kasi student ka, so hindi mo naman siya pwedeng gawin after school, kasi pagod ka na. So, magandang early morning pa lang, you've already gotten it out of the way. Pero ako, the whole experience, although, syempre, on paper, it sounds very productive. Nakakaano din siya, nakakalungkot, kasi mag-isa lang ako nag-jog, tapos, ayun nga, parusa, 5 a.m. kagigising, tapos, wala pa akong ways to track my progress kasi hindi pa uso yung mga Strava or yung mga Apple Watches noon. So, I was just doing it for the sake of it. So, ngayon, parang nagka-trauma ako na hindi ko mahanap yung enjoyment out of it. Pero yun nga, seeing all of these influencers and actually hindi lang influencers, mga normal TikTok users na they're showing all of these routines, yung mga routes nila na ginagawa nila around Makati, and also seeing that they're also being able to bond with their friends, actually with their family members. Nakaka-tempt talaga siya i-try. Ikaw naman, so, have you dabbled in?
Actually, yeah. Na-try ko
Halata
siya.
naman.
Na-try ko siya, pero 5 times lang.
Bilang sa daliri.
5 times lang. Recently lang. Kasi, nakita ko nga sa TikTok, sobra talaga nag-boom yung running or jogging. Pero ako, jogging lang ginagawa. Hindi ko pa kaya yung running na 4 to 6 minutes per kilometer yung pace. Di ko pa kaya talaga. Ako 7 to 10. So, jogging talaga siya. So, hindi ko kinaya yung ganun kabilis. So, tinatry ko talaga i-set yung pace ko. Alam ko yung boundaries ko kung paano ko mag-run. Tapos, na-enjoy ko naman siya. Nakaka-fulfill siya. Actually, na-try ko na yung sa morning. Pero, hindi ko talaga kaya. Hindi ko kaya gumising ng ganun kaaga. So, minsan, tinatry ko siya sa hapon. Pero, ang pinaka na-enjoy ko talaga is yung first 5 kilometer ko. And, never na nalagpasan yung 5K. Lagi lang 3K or 5K. Minsan nga, 1K lang
that's still impressive.
That's okay. That's still a progress. So, ayun, 5K sa UP Loop. Sobrang na-enjoy ko siya. Sobrang fulfilling. And then, sobrang sarap sa body. Kaso nga lang, the next day, parusa. Kasi wala akong proper warm-up stretching.
Tsaka cool down.
Which our viewers should try. It's very important to have your warm-up and then cool down.
Kasi, syempre, during running or jogging, bugbog talaga yung katawan mo doon. Like, hindi siya yung parang ibang exercise na, kaya if with strength training, you're building muscle, ganon. Pero iba kasi yung you're also using your muscles while pumping up your heartbeat, tapos
yung breathing mo din,
yung breathing control. Talagang a lot goes on with running na
it's an overall.
Hindi siya na napapansin.
So, ayun, actually, nabanggit mo kanina, yung mga Strava. Ngayon, actually, sobrang saya kasi, other than the running itself is fulfilling, sinasabi nila, there's more fun in running. Na
these days.
People don't actually realize.
Yeah, like, as I said earlier, wala nga sa akin yung mga ganon before. As hindi talaga siya uso. Yeah. Parang kung hindi man siya uso, hindi pa siya ganon ka-accessible that time. Kasi, again, magiging accessible lang naman ng mga product dito sa Pilipinas kapag marami nang nagka-interest So, if parang these business owners see na, may market dito. Tsaka nila ipapasok, ngayon nag-boom yung running. Parang all of a sudden, dumami yung mga shoe brands for some reason. Parang before, hindi ko napapansin yung mga Asics yung mga ukabay, yung Hoka. So parang, hindi ko naman alam na may mga ganito palang brands. Tapos mahal pala sila. Tapos for running pala sila. Actually, I didn't know New Balance is for running. So, may mga lumalabas talagang ganun na ngayong running era na lumabas kasi nga, they're trying to make it more accessible compared before.
So actually daw, according sa research ng Statista, 51 million ang nag-run na nun. Ay, 50 million pala, sorry. 50 million people sa US ang tumakbo noong 2021. Imagine, pandemic pa lang to. Sobrang dami nang tumatakbo. So, what more ngayon na nag-boom na talaga siya on social media?
So, you've mentioned nga yung pandemic. So, I guess parang naging factor din yon sa pag-boom nitong running era. Kasi we were all confined in our homes. So, we're finding ways to be able to get back on that active lifestyle that we've had before. Kasi ako lang ba, yung parang as I said, nung pandemic, grabe, nung pre-pandemic, sobrang active ko.
Yeah.
Tapos pagdating ng pandemic, parang nawala. Nakalimutan ko na paano maging ganun ulit.
Yeah, we were just so confined sa four walls ng bahay. Nakakalimutan na nating maging active and to go out. Kahit dyan lang sa labas ng bahay. So, it's really good na meron sa social media yung mga figures na pinaprioritize or pinapa-encourage sa tao yung to live a healthy and active lifestyle.
And also, with this running era, lumabas din yung mga run clubs.
Yeah, oo. So actually, meron kami ditong mga listahan for our viewers ng mga running clubs na pwede nyong salihan. So meron tayong Rockwell, Easy Run Club, Cubao Run Club, Almost PD Run Club, and of course, medyo famous to, yung BGC Run Club. Kasi I think it was popularized by a Bini member, si Bini Aya. Yeah, oo. Kasi parang nag-post ata siya sa TikTok nun, gumawa siya ng Bini route, ganon. Tapos ang daming sumunod.
Yun ba yung parang spell out yung Bini?
Oo, yung Bini. Tapos sobrang daming taong sumunod nun, which is so fun to see na ang daming ang taong nag-engage sa ganitong lifestyle. And actually, speaking of Bini, meron na din silang marathon or event na conduct before.
Nakita ko yan. Yun ba yung, may pa-float pa yung Bini members?
Bini Run ata ang tawag.
Oo, tas may mga merch pa.
Yeah, sobrang saya nun kasi ang daming nag-engage nun sa Rojas Boulevard, no? Sobrang daming tao. Halos mapupuno na siya.
Dito din makikita talaga na although you do running or jogging by yourself, hindi may iwasan na talagang may ma-form na community dito. So, kaya yung sabi mo kanina, yung sa Bini route. So, syempre, dahil isa lang naman yung ruta na yon,
madami kang makakasalubong.
So, parang, anong ginagawa mong ruta ngayon? Ay, ginagawa ko yung Bini route.
Sobrang saya.
Sabay na tayo, gano'n, di ba? So, it's interesting din na kung paano talaga lumabas yung pagiging social creatures natin dito sa sport na to.
So, ayun. Tapos actually, speaking of yung mga routes na yun, meron actually mga apps na nag-boom din. Which is yung Strava.
Yeah,
Oo, isa siya sa mga popular apps today na mainly for running. Actually, meron din ibang sports doon mga swimming. Doon mo parang tinatrack yung iba't ibang achievements mo. Tapos actually, masaya siya. Na-try ko siya. Na-try mo na ba?
Hindi pa nga
Na-try ko siya, masaya siya. Para ka na-engganyo. Oh, hala, 3 kilometers na lang ako. So, sobra ko na. Magpa-5 na ako. So, maganda yun na natatrack mo siya.
Ako kasi, parang lately, what I try to do for, physical activity na hindi lang puro work, is, I try to walk. Parang kahit sa treadmill lang.
Yeah, oo.
Ang ginagamit ko talagang tracker is yung Apple Watch ko. Tapos yung built-in, parang move app ng Apple. And, ngayon nga namin na-mention mo yung Strava, I realized na parang, kaya nag-work yung Strava as parang tracking application, is the social aspect of it. That you can see other people's progress, tapos also, parang, pag may achievement ka na nagawa, people can cheer you on.
Oo, magka-comment sila, no? Oo, nakita ko nga yun, may ganun.
So, parang, ang interesting na, being active has become such a social event.
Yeah,
na hindi mo in-expect talaga. Kasi ako lang ba na kapag nasa gym or pag tumatakbo sa labas, ayoko nakikipag-usap sa mga tao. Like, so, parang surprising sa akin na may mga ganitong na-formulate na communities. Kasi ako, siguro hindi ko pa natatap in yung ganong parang aspect of it.
Pero actually, speaking of yung Strava, may mga ibang tao kasi na ayaw nga nakikipag-interact katulad nga ng sinabi mo. Pero may ibang tao na kapag nag-workout sila, nagkakaroon sila ng active lifestyle, ang hilig nilang mag-document. Which Strava is perfect for that kasi very interactive siya. So, every step, every mile, every kilometer na magagawa mo, document mo siya doon, which is something good. So, actually, yung Strava, hindi lang siya for running, ha? May nakita kong gumamit for akyat bundok. Which is something, which is something na nagbo-boom din. Akyat bundok series.
Guys.
We should, never pa kami, ako never.
Ako din.
Which is, siya.
Siguro yung yung experience ko lang sa mga hiking is yung mga biglaang makakawala kang choice. Kasi,
yung mga di planado.
For example, nung umuwi kami ng Mindoro, nagulat na lang ako, nag-hike na ako. Kasi may parang kailangan kaming puntahan, tapos nakachinelas lang ako. Alam mo yung parang sa probinsya ka talaga. Pero ngayon, makikita mo na hindi na pwede mag-work yung mga ganong biglaan. Kasi with running, lumalabas din yung mga hiking essentials.
Ang dami nagpo-post ng ganun, no? Ang dami, may iba, may parang belt bag pa. Parang meron pa silang nilalagay dito sa...
Kasi mga windbreaker.
Ang dami, meron pa yung mga shoes. As in, very specific na ngayon yung mga tao sa shoes.
Dito ko lang din nalaman na hindi pala pwedeng one shoe fits all. Kasi siguro ako yung type na isa lang yung sapatos ko. Tapos for everything. For strength training, for walking, for running. Pero hindi pala pwede.
Iba pala yun. Kaya pala may ang dami-daming sapatos sa market. Kasi iba't iba yung purpose niya.
Yeah.
So, ayun. Going back nga dun sa bundok series, ang dami ko nakikita na Mount Pulag. Dito sa may Binangonan lang, sa may Daraitan ba yun?
Yeah.
Mount Daraitan. Ang dami-daming umaakyat doon. And ako, ang dream ko talaga is Mount Pulag. So, someday, etong running and jogging na ginagawa ko recently, is mag-benefit siya kasi helpful din yun for training.
Kasi kailangan mag-train bago ka mag-hike.
Training ng Mount Pulag kasi 'di ba mataas yun. So, ayun, sana someday ma-achieve ko yun.
Ako naman, siguro ang pinaka active, like, I guess, fitness goal ko is nag-focus mostly on strength training. Kasi again, hindi ko talaga enjoy ang cardio workout. So, ako, nung pandemic naman, kasi nga hindi ka makalabas, ang ginagawa kong fitness routine is strength training, parang dumbbell lang, ganon. Tapos, parang gusto ko rin yung pagka-chill niya. Pero I know in myself that I'm being productive. Pero siguro one of these days makapag-run na din ako kasi I've been meaning to run sa UST.
Gusto ko din i-try yun actually.
Kasi
masaya
yun. Naiingit ako sa mga nagtatakbo-takbo lang dun sa
madami
around
sa labas.
Plaza Mayor.
Actually sa labas yung mga dormers.
Actually I found out na yung Arky, meron silang sarili nilang run club.
Ang saya naman.
Kaya nga parang ako, oh my God, sana may ganyan din.
Sana AB, no? Sa college natin.
Kasi grabe, parang, minsan syempre naiirita din tayo kasi naglalakad, tapos biglang may tumatakbo.
Wait, excuse me po. Gaganon.
Pero naiingit din ako sa kanila kasi iba yung vibes when you're inside UST.
When you're inside your campus, diba?
I guess ikaw, diba, nag-try kang mag-run sa UP.
Masaya naman siya, pero I think, I've been meaning to try nga sa UST. What if someday? Bukas agad. So, all of this running, jogging, mountaineering talk, ano ba kasi talaga yung benefits, real benefits ng jogging or running? So, according sa research namin, may improve niya yung cardiovascular health mo. And actually, according sa PSA, among sa top 3 ng causes of death sa Philippines ay mga cardiovascular diseases or chronic illnesses. So, I think na maganda na people, actually, in our generation, are trying so hard na to live a healthy and active lifestyle. Kasi, guys, gusto pa nating matagal mabuhay. So, maganda rin na they're really trying to parang exert an effort to live that lifestyle.
And also, aside sa physical aspect or benefits ng pag-run, meron din tong mental health benefits. So, as I said parang earlier, of course, syempre, sa personal experience ko nga, medyo hindi ganun kaganda yung Pero, hindi ko man deny na throughout that experience or the whole jogging process, ang sayang ma-engage sa nature. Or to be just outside. Tapos makikita mo yung
iba yung scenery.
Oo. So, parang iba kasi kapag ka lang sa laptop mo, tapos o kaya you're at work, sa classroom, yung makikita mo rin yung change of scenery habang naglalakad ka, habang tumatakbo ka. It's, in a way, relaxing. It's very tranquil. Tranquil.
Serendipity.
Pero, ayun. So, it's parang stressful kapag hindi ka sanay at first.
Yeah,
Kasi syempre, mabilis kang mapapagod.
It's something new.
May parang kailangan mo biglang i-manage yung breathing mo. Tapos,
mabibigla yung katawan
pag
mo.
hindi mag-ayos yung management, masakit na yung hita mo, ganun. Pero once you've gotten into it, makikita mo talaga na it's a nice distraction.
Yeah, pag stressed. So, it's really important for our viewers out there na don't force yourself.
Yes.
Dapat, you build your progress. Wag mo munang pilitin na mag 5K. Kasi iba-iba naman tayo ng
we have our own
pacing.
pace.
Sabi nga, diba? Sabi nga ng Bini, buhay ay hindi karel. Literal.
Yes.
Literal. Kasi every day, you can just run for 10 minutes. You can just run for 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Ikaw bahala. Kasi it's your life. You can handle your own life. So, kayo bahala kung anong gusto nyong pacing, kung saan nyo gusto mag-jogging. Pero of course, we have to think about kung ano lang yung kayang i-handle ng body natin.
So, and then, aside sa mental health benefits of it, you also get to meet new people. As we've said, as we've been saying earlier, ang daming communities na na-form dito.
Yeah.
But also, hindi lang communities.
Hindi lang friendship.
Yeah, more than friends.
Yeah.
Nagkakaroon din ng mga couples na na-form. Kahit minsan actually through Strava.
Yeah, oo.
I think I've seen...
Actually, sabi mo kanina.
Oo. Meron ako isa nakita sa Facebook na nag-meet sila dahil sa Strava. So, parang nag-add friends lang sila doon hanggang sa they decided na, let's run together, ganyan. Pero may isang influencer na they didn't necessarily meet through Strava. Guys, don't quote me on this. Lang to, very speculative lang sa innocent.
Observation lang.
Observation ko lang na they met because they're both very active. Parang they were able to form this bond na parang common interest nila sa pag-run, cycling, and it's an activity it's fun to do with other people.
Yeah, together.
And actually, this person is ding 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 Ayin Bernos. So I'm not sure if you see it on her Instagram. Pero meron siyang recently na Hinard launch. Who's actually very supportive of her active lifestyle progress. And it's fun to see people, develop.
Actually, may nakikita din ako. Pero magjowa na sila. Si Ray Hermar at si Miggy Romulo. Parehas sila. Una, running lang. Tapos, nagugulat ako. Nagmamarathon na sila. Nagta-triathlon na sila. As in, nagko-compete sila. So, it's really fun na may mga ganong couple na they love venturing into different lifestyles. And speaking of romantic relationships, ano bang...
And I guess that's something that we can talk about in our next episode.
But that's for next episode! So, guys, may part 2 or episode 2 itong series namin.
Yes. And I hope you guys were able to enjoy today's episode.
Sana may mga natutunan din kayo from our discussion about running, jogging, and walking. And hopefully, na-encourage namin kayo to also venture into this kind of active lifestyle kasi it's really important for us to work out, not just for our mortality rate. But also, it's really important for our mental health and overall physical health. So, yun lang naman.
So, I guess we'll see you guys in our next episode. So, don't forget to like, subscribe,
and comment kung ano pang gusto ninyong marinig for our next episodes to come. And thank you guys. And we hope you enjoyed. So, bye. This is K&K Catch Up.
See you next week.
Bye, guys.